I had another discussion today with my relative about Christianity and atheism, and I tell you, it's gotten to the point. I I have gotten to the point where I consider it to be very offensive when people tell me, that they're going to pray for me or they're going to pray for my soul. I have to say that I am an atheist. I absolutely do not believe that there is such a thing as a soul. That is something made up by Christianity. Uh, and in addition to that, the way that when somebody tells me that they're going to pray for me now, it makes me feel like that they think there is something wrong with me to the point that they need to appeal to their God to intervene in my life and help me with something. And I really have begun to find that to be incredibly offensive. And what's even worse than that, what makes it worse and just compounds it, is the fact that I asked this person to stop. And so the person continued. And so I said, would you please quit telling me that you're going to pray for me and that you know that I really believe in God and this and that and all kinds of shit like that. And, I finally said, I said, look, what you are telling me, the words you are using are offending me. I am truly offended to my core when you tell me that you're going to pray for my soul, or that you are going to pray for me, or that you know that I'm just angry with God and that I will come back to the flock when I'm finished being angry. And that's it. I finally told this person that really amounts to hate speech. It really does amount to hate speech after a person has been told a number of times that the words they are using are found to be offensive by the person that's receiving their message, and that by continuing to use those same words in the same way with the same meaning, that that becomes hate speech. After you're told that you are being offensive by your actions or words or whatever, and you continue to do that thing, that's hate. And this person said, well, that's ridiculous. You're being silly. And so I further explained that simply because you do not understand exactly what is hateful or offensive about your message doesn't mean that the offensive message is any less offensive. I mean, just because you don't understand that killing a dog is wrong doesn't make killing a dog any more right. I mean, ignorance of the law kind of thing, I guess. But and that's one of the things about Christians that is, I guess it kind of pisses me off. They don't even see the value of the wrong in some of the things that they do. And by value, I don't mean something good, but even bad things have a value. They are significant way up here, or it's just, a little bitty thing that doesn't amount to much. It's nothing, you know. Um, but once somebody is aware that what they're doing is offensive, whether they understand that what they're doing is offensive or not, does not give them the right to continue doing that thing until they've at least been willing to stop and explore their actions or words to find out or discover exactly why another person might find this particular thing offensive. So, I will appeal to any Christians that may see this. Watch your words and your actions behind those words, because just because you have been indoctrinated and brainwashed your whole life about, the belief system that you now have about your God, this does not mean that anybody else shares your viewpoint or philosophy. And to Christians, to some people, when you try to tell them these things about your religion and you tell them you'll pray for them, many people find that offensive. And that's exactly the kind of reason that that Christianity needs to go away, is those kinds of behaviors.